You never went to the gym just for your health. You went to be seen training, to have a body that conveyed what you wanted to say, to show discipline and be noticed before even opening your mouth. The body was never just about health. It's the oldest symbol you carry. In the early years of life, the body is just a body. It carries no message. It doesn't need to prove anything. It runs down the street because running feels good, climbs trees because it's possible. In the childhood of the 70s and 80s, the body moved all day long, and no one called it exercise. It was just living. The child you were didn't know you were happy with your own body. You just knew it worked, taking you from one place to another without asking for anything in return. At 13, 14 years old, the body starts to matter in a new way, not to you, but to others. And then to you too, because you realize others are looking. The bodies of others became a measuring stick. The taller boy, the girl whose body changed earlier. You positioned yourself on this scale even without wanting to. Brazil in the 80s was discovering fitness culture along with the world. Muscled bodies became a cultural aspiration. And this aspiration reached you, not as explicit pressure, but as an implicit standard. You're looking really different. You've grown a lot. This comment carried an evaluation, and you learned to receive evaluations about the body as comments about you. That's where the confusion began between the body you have and the person you are. Adolescence installed a camera on your body that was never completely turned off. At 20, the gym became a social space. It was no longer just a place for bodybuilders. It was where you met, saw, and were seen. The workout had a dual function, health in the body as an argument. The body as a business card for relationships, for the idea of yourself that you wanted to project. No pain, no gain. Pain as virtue. Sacrifice as proof of seriousness. Those who trained hard were disciplined, committed. This logic permeated the worldview of a generation that learned that suffering is a currency of value. You didn't train just to get in shape, but to be the kind of person who trains. At 30, the career is being built, the family perhaps arriving. Time is scarce, and the workout gains weight. Not because you have more time, but because going to the gym with the little time you have is proof of something. It's proof that you organize yourself, that you have discipline. I wake up at 5:30 to train before work. This sentence is a declaration of character. The body at 30 was a professional business card. Those who took care of themselves were seen as people who took themselves seriously. At 40, the body starts to demand more to deliver the same. The investment in the body scales up along with the investment in everything. Personal trainer, calculated diet, supplements. The body became a project with budget, goals, performance indicators. This investment had a clear symbolic return. Physical vitality projected mental vitality. The discipline of the body signaled discipline in everything. I need to get back to serious training. I'm letting myself go. This sentence is not about health. It's about identity. The body at 40 is no longer just biology. It's autobiography. In your 50s, the body changed the terms of negotiation. It no longer accepts being treated as an image instrument without charging the price. The excesses of the 40s come with interest. The lack of recovery in the 30s appears in the form of limitations. And something interesting happens. Training starts to be genuinely about the body, not about what it communicates. You train for energy, to sleep better, for your mind to work more clearly. The gym at 50 is different from the one at 20. The weight is less, the ego too. I'm not training to look good anymore. I'm training to keep functioning. This sentence is the most mature declaration there is about the body. The body at 50 finally becomes yours again. Not the gym's, not the mirrors, not others' opinions. Yours, with its limitations, its history, its specific resilience. And taking care of it now is a real act of self-love, not social positioning. The body was never just health. In childhood, it was pure movement. In adolescence, it was a comparison scale. At 20, it was an argument for belonging. At 30, it was a professional business card. At 40, it was an identity project. And at 50, finally, it began to be what it always should have been, the place where you live. A whole generation trained to be seen training. Photographed the workout before having a good enough camera to photograph. Counted calories before understanding the relationship with food. Invested in the body as if it were an asset, and sometimes neglected it as if it were passive. The body remembers everything. Every decision you made with it, and every decision you made without consulting it. It's all there, in the posture, in the energy, in the way you move through the world. And the question that remains is not about the weight on the scale. It's about the lightness you carry. You took care of the body to be seen. Now take care of the body to keep seeing. To be present in the coming decades with energy, with clarity, with the ability to choose how you want to live. This is the training that matters most, and it's the only one without a mirror in front. The symbol changes. The need is the same, until one day it ceases to exist. What are you training for today? And for whom? If you're completely honest, is there an audience inside the gym, or have you already left it?